and a very good morning to all of my students. So today I'm back with the continuation of the chapter Ratio and Proportion. In the last video we did question number 1 and question number 2. So today we are going to do question number 5, 6 and 7. So let's start the question. So the question is, there are 35 girls and 45 boys in a class. Find the ratio of, the first part is number of girls to number of boys. Second part is number of girls to a total number of students. Now we are going to solve question number 5, part A. Number of girls to number of boys. So here, number of girls is equal to 35 and number of boys is equal to 45. So now we are going to write 35 is to 45. Next step will be 35 divided by 45. So we are now going to simplify these numbers. So 5 7s are 35 and 5 9s are 45. So we got 7 by 9. As 7 by 9 cannot be further simplified, so we are going to write 7 is to 9. So this is the answer. So the ratio for the number of girls to number of boys is 7 is to 9. So now we are going to solve part B, number of girls to total number of students. So number of girls is equal to 35. Total number of students. How are we going to get the total number of students? We are going to add the number of girls and the number of boys. That means 35 plus 45. So 35 plus 45 gives 80. Now we are going to write it as 35 is to 80. Second step is 35 divided by 80. So now we are going to minimize this. 5 7s are 35, 5 16s are 80. So we got 7 by 16. Now 7 by 16 cannot be further simplified, so 7 is to 16 is the answer. Isn't that easy? Now we are going to solve question number 6. Find the ratio of the following in the lowest form. Now let's solve part A for question number 6. So here the question is, find the ratio of the following in the lowest form. 75 paise to rupees 5. So children, always remember that whenever we are going to find the ratio between two quantities, both of the numbers should be expressed in the same unit. So here 1 rupee is equals to 100 paisa. So here 5 rupees will become 500 paisa. So we are going to write 75 is to 500. Now 75 divided by 500. Now we are going to minimize these terms. 5 hundreds are 500. 5 15s are 75. It can further be simplified. So 5 3s are 15 and 5 20s are 100. Now we got 3 by 20. So now 3 by 20 cannot be further simplified. So 3 is to 20 is the answer for this question. Now the part B of this question is 7 kg to 700 grams. You can see here it's kg and here it's grams. Convert kgs into grams. 1 kg is equals to 1000 grams. So here it means 7 kg is equal to 7000 grams. So we are going to write 7000 is to 700. Now we are going to write 7000 divided by 700. Now we are going to simplify these terms. We are going to cut the zeros. Now 7 1s are 7s, 7 10s are 70. So here we got 10 by 1. So it cannot be further simplified. So the answer will be 10 is to 1. Now part C of this question is 3 dozen to 2 scores. Now you can see the units are dozen and scores. So 1 score is equals to 20. 3 dozen. 1 dozen is equals to 12. So 3 dozen means 12 multiplied by 3, 36. 2 score means 2 multiplied by 20, that is 40. So we got 36 by 40. Now we are going to simplify these terms. 2 18s are 36, 2 20s are 40. It can further be simplified. So we can write 2 9s are 18, 2 10s are 20. So 9 by 10 cannot be further simplified. So we are going to write 9 is to 10 is the answer. Now we are going to solve the next part. 3 meter 5 centimeter to 35 centimeters. Now you can see the units are meters and centimeters. So here 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So we got the number 3 meter 5 centimeter makes 305 centimeters is to 35 centimeters. So 305 divided by 35. We are going to minimize these terms. 5 7s are 35. 5 61s are 305. 61 by 7. Now it cannot be further simplified, so we are going to write 61 is to 7. So here's the answer. Now the next part is 48 minutes to 2 hours and 50 minutes. Now you can see the units are minutes and hours. As we all know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So 48 is to 2 hours and 50 minutes. We'll convert it in minutes. So it will be 170 minutes. That means 60 plus 60 plus 50. Total minutes will be 170. So 48 divided by 170. We are going to minimize these terms. 2 24s are 48. 2 85s are 170. So 24 by 85. So these two numbers cannot be further simplified. So 24 is to 85 is the answer for this question. So children, always remember that ratio should always be expressed in its simplest form. Now we are going to do question number 7. Compare the following ratios. Find the smaller ratio. Now let's solve part A for this question. 7 is to 6. That means 7 divided by 6. We can see that it cannot be further simplified. So now let's see. 24 is to 9. 24 divided by 9. So this number can be simplified. 3 3s are 9. 3 8s are 24. Now 7 is to 6. 8 is to 3. So we can clearly see that 8 is to 3 is a bigger ratio. Now they have asked find the smaller ratio. So we are going to write 7 is to 6 is the smaller ratio. Now let's solve the next part. 4 is to 7 and 5 is to 8. That means 4 divided by 7 and 5 divided by 8. We can see that both the numbers cannot be further simplified. So we are going to compare these two numbers. So we can clearly see that 5 by 8 is the bigger ratio. So 4 is to 7 is smaller than 5 is to 8. So the answer will be 4 is to 7 is a smaller ratio. So children, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. So stay tuned for the next video as we are going to solve the further questions in the next one.